Upset win there, ruining LeBron's homecoming. Then beating Charlotte on that Sunday, which was a good win, 96-93, but then losing 3 straight. They lost to the Wizards, 98-83. Lost to Detroit, very close, 98-95. And then last night, lost to borough rival Brooklyn, 110-99. This week, really isn't, tonight they're playing Atlanta, or they're against Atlanta right now, actually. So tonight they're playing Atlanta. On Monday they're playing Atlanta. On Wednesday they're playing at home in the Garden. They got a 3-game home stretch, or actually 4-game. Atlanta, Orlando, Utah, and Denver for Sunday. And as for the Nets, Nets are looking alright right now. They're 3-2. As I said, beat Brooklyn, but also lost to Minnesota and beat the Thunder. As I want to remind you guys, the Thunder do not have Westbrook or Durant. They're still 3-2. Tomorrow they play against Orlando at 3:30. Then they play Wednesday at Phoenix, then at Golden State, and then Saturday they play at Portland. So this is gonna be a tough West Coast trip for Brooklyn. It's gonna be interesting to see what how Brooklyn turns out after the road trip. I'm interested to see that. I don't know about CB here. I know he really just cares about his Bulls, but we have to remind you that it is Jersey Boys Sports Talk, and we don't talk about the Bulls here on Jersey Boys Sports Talk. Just saying. And then, let's see. So, talk about basketball, talk about hockey. I guess we'll move now to the Homer Statement of the Week.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one on Juan Lagares. He finished, not only won a Gold Glove, but he finished second to Yadier Molina in the Platinum Glove voting for the NL. He had 17.7% of the vote, while Molina garnered 20.6%. And now I actually really think Juan Lagares should have won this. We all saw him in New York playing all season, and he was spectacular in the field. He saved a lot of runs with his arm and his glove. He has some great range out there. And he does a really good job of being able to sit on his feet to make plays and stop runners from tagging him up when he makes those great catches in the gap. Then a cannon arm, always accurate. I don't know if he had any errors this year, but I certainly didn't see any of them. So I understand the fact that the catcher is one of the most important defensive positions in baseball, and Molina's won this award 3 times already out of the 4 years it's been in existence. And I understand why he got all the support he did, but I think Lagares was certainly a worthy candidate for the award, and I think he certainly should have won it. Now, I think next year, as he gets a full season in, he was on the DL twice this year, and I think once he gets a full season in and his name gets more popular, as before this year he probably wasn't known outside of the Mets fan base, I think he's got a really good shot to win this next year.
I wonder if Gary Cohen's ever said on a broadcast, when Lagares has made a good catch, that was one heck of a catch. I would love to see him do that, or somebody, Ron or Keith, could do it too. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I wouldn't expect Gary to do it, but why not?
He's not that kind of guy.
He's not that kind of guy, but it would be funny if he did it. He does like to make jokes every once in a while. We actually go to the Bro of the Week. CB, this was your pick, so I'll let you talk about this one. This is a tribute to Nick, supposedly. Go ahead, CB.
All right. So Nick made us. We did not do the Joe Mid Twitter segment, but Nick wanted us to do Bro of the Week. So we figured we'd do something Nick like. And the number one badminton player fails the doping test. Now this guy, his name is Lee Chung Wei. And now I'm not quite sure how doping helps you in badminton, but this guy is still insisting he never cheated, but he failed for doping, and that's obviously a very serious offense. He's won silver medals at the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. And he's currently ranked world number 1. So this is just something that we would think Nick would find really funny. So in tribute to him not being here, we chose him as the Bro of the Week.
Okay. And finally, your favorite segment of the week, the snowball effect. My snowball effect is kind of interesting. It's the Cavs, because They haven't done as good as we thought they would be, 2-3, but mainly because of what they did against the Jazz. Kyrie Irving, 34 points, but no assists. The team in total had 6 assists. Imagine, Chris Paul gets more assists in one game than the Cavs had against the Jazz, and the Jazz won off a buzzer beater from Gordon Hayward, so they should have passed the rock more, and they probably would have easily beaten the Jazz if they did. 6 assists. I mean, that's kind of sad. I mean, that's sad. Blatt. I hope Blatt talked to the team about that. I really do. And I know the Bulls. The Bulls get more assists than that too. CB, right?
Yeah. Now the Bulls were a team that I really wanted to put as my who's hot, who's not in the hot section, but unfortunately they're losing to the Celtics right now at half. No Derrick Rose, and the Celtics went on a 17-4 run and take a 15-point lead going into half. Now I have all faith in the Bulls will come back and win this game, but I'm going to have to go with the more conventional pick for who's hot this week. That's Ben Roethlisberger. 12 touchdowns in his last 2 games. Was close to breaking Norm Van Brocken's record in that first game for yards in a single game, and close to tying both multiple players' records. I think Nick Foles, Y.A. Tittle, and Peyton Manning among them for 7 touchdown passes in a game. And then he gets to play the Jets this week, who have allowed the most touchdown passes through Week 9 in the history of the NFL. So I think this will be a great matchup for him, and I think that'll keep him hot. And who's not is going to be Mike Vrabel. His 3 Super Bowl rings that he won with the New England Patriots were reportedly stolen. Now, his wife tweeted, thanks to the thugs who busted out our back glass door while we were at our son's b-ball game this AM and took Mike Vrabel's Twitter handle, SB Rings, and hashtag class. So that's obviously an unfortunate story. He was a 3rd-round pick of the Steelers and played 14 seasons in the NFL for the Steelers, Patriots, and Chiefs. So unfortunate for him. Hopefully he gets us back, but that's obviously not going to make you considered who's hot for the week.
All right, so that is it for us today, actually. We did pretty well. I think we did better than we would have with Nick. So
Completely agree.
We're going to have to talk to our producers, maybe try to get Nick to do his own show or do something else with ISN, because I think we do pretty well as a duo. As the fellow Met fans we are. Anyway, so thank you all for listening to the show. I know we didn't get any callers because I only said the number once. That's my fault. We promise, don't worry, Nick usually does this, so he'll say the number multiple times on the next show. Next Saturday, 8 o'clock. Always Saturday, 8 o'clock. Always check us out. Check us on Spreaker. Go look at us on ISN. Like the ISN Facebook page. Like our Facebook page. Like our Facebook page on Facebook. Yeah. Thanks everyone who's listened. Remember Saturday 8 o'clock every week, except if it's a holiday. So thank you all for listening to Jersey Boys Sports Talk. I'm Matt Stuboff, along here with CB Garrett. Nick Mugatis not here. Thank you all for listening, and have a great day.